Mind speakers, can you allow me to speak my mind once again? I know this is not how I do my normal intro. I'm so sorry, I will do it in my next video. But I just want to vent. This is not your normal video where I am sharing about my life, but I'm actually disappointed this time. Buyi, why are you disappointed? Well, there is a little girl, for her own safety, I'm not gonna say her name, and she's also a minor. There's a little girl that I happened to meet in December. I met her through her and her parents. I met them through my sister. And how they met, my sister stays in Mpumalanga, Middelburg, so that's where she stays as well. My sister just happened to be at the mall at the same time. The little princess and her mom were also at the mall, and my sister approached the princess's mom, and then she told the mother that she also has a younger sister, myself, who's also born with the same condition. And the mother was so relieved to hear that her child is not the only one, because she couldn't understand what this was, and she thought that her child was the only one. But no, she isn't. There's me. Okay. And fast forward, I met them in December. I went to my sister's place to spend Christmas with them. But one of the reasons why I went there was to meet this family and the little princess. And now with this rare condition that we have, which is osteogenesis imperfecta. Osteogenesis imperfecta, for those who do not know, it is a condition that one is born with, and you are born with fragile bones, meaning you fracture quite a lot. Your bones aren't strong enough, and as a result, you also can't grow any taller. It prevents you from growing any taller. That's what I had. I was born with. She also born with the same thing. But unfortunately, there's also stages to this disease. And there's a severe stage, and there's also a mild stage. I was born with the mild stage because I can walk. Unfortunately, she cannot. She's born with the severe stage. Now, this is where my point is at, or this is the reason for this video. She's 5, and there's no preschool in the whole of Middelburg that welcomed her, or they basically said they can't take care of her. They cannot have her as one of their learners. And she's supposed to start school soon. And there's no school either that wants to take her. And I'm like, don't we have a constitution in this country? And doesn't that constitution say nobody should be discriminated, and and every child is entitled to the right to education? Now, why is she deprived of that right? Because this is not on. Whose fault is it that teachers aren't skilled enough to take care of people like us in schools? Whose fault is it? It cannot be my fault. It cannot be my mother's fault. It cannot be my parents' fault. But whose fault is it? You cannot have a constitution or a Bill of Rights. You say something on paper, but then you can't practice it when it comes to reality. I fail to understand, because I did not experience that at all growing up, from creche until like tertiary. and I'm 33 years old. I was 5 like many moons ago, but I did not experience that. Now, one would think, hore, when I was 5, it was like 1990 mang, and now we are in 2022. Surely we should be advanced. Surely the schools should be advanced. Now, why can't you find school? And it goes back to what I'm saying. Whose fault is it that educators aren't skilled enough to educate kids like us? It's not our fault. And we are also included in that Bill of Rights. Nowhere in that Bill of Rights it says people living with disabilities, they have this, and then or we are excluded from not getting education because we living with disabilities. Nowhere does it say that. And what baffled me is that the parents are being referred to schools that deal with special schools that deal with kids that have mental problems or mental issues or mental illnesses. She doesn't have a mental illness. She does not have a problem. The only problem is that she would be on a wheelchair and she will have to be helped whenever there's moving of classes or when she needs to move around. That's the only thing they need to do. But mentally, she's fine. There's nothing wrong with her mental health. Now, why must she go to schools that deal with mental problems when she doesn't have a mental problem? Just because the teachers aren't skilled enough to take care of her. Not only does it I'm angry, but then also I'm disappointed at the system. I don't understand. You mustn't say things on paper, but you can't practice them. It's not on. It is not on. Now, what is she supposed to do? And guys, I'm telling you, I wish I could have her here. If you can hear her English. And mind you, this is a child that has never set a foot at creche or at school. But her English, because of the older sister, of course, and she also watches TV. She's so brilliant. She is so brilliant. I instantly fell in love with her. Now, I am angry at the fact that just because she's short, she's in a wheelchair. No, she must go to a special school where they deal with kids that have mental problems. Why? There's absolutely nothing wrong with her mental stability. Why? Why is that? I'm so angry, guys. I am so angry. And if you work for a Department of Education or you happen to know somebody, please show them this video that I'm saying, where is she supposed to go now? Where is she supposed to go now? Because no creche, no primary wants to have her as their learner because they aren't skilled enough to take care of her. And I understand why, because they aren't skilled. But then whose problem is that? Who was supposed to skill them? This is exactly the reason why people living with disabilities, they never see a need to study any further because of such things. If they aren't bullied at school, they aren't even allowed to be in school at all. Like, I don't this is not on. I don't understand it. Maybe somebody can help me understand, but I don't understand it. And up until I can understand, I refuse to understand that. Why can't she also go to a normal school and then teachers be skilled or capacitate teachers to take care of her? Because she's so bright, like she's so brilliant. She is so brilliant, and I'm telling you, she's going to be one of those A students. Yeah, but I just wanted to come on here. The parents need help. The parents need help to find the child school. Can they be helped? Can they be helped? And I just gave you the hint where they stay. I won't give names and everything, but then if you want to know more and you are working for the Department of Education, DM me on my Instagram or inbox me on my Facebook. Then I will give you all the information. But I'm really disappointed. I don't want to lie. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. And something needs to be done about this. Because already she's dealing with the fact that akafani nabanye abantwana. Do you know that her mom told me, Buyi? She once said, Ma, I've been praying to God that I also want to walk. Like, smang mang. They can now walk. I still can't walk. Kanti, why is God not in my favor? Why can't I walk? When everybody else, they get born and then they crawl and then they walk. And they're younger than me. I still can't walk. Now, a child that already thinks like that, imagine now if you deprive them of education. What now? Justin, are we not going to be raising a depressed little girl? Are we not? And I'm sure if she found school where she can feel comfortable and learn, she would forget about asking such things. She would forget about asking such things. But then, since there isn't a school that wants her, obviously, and guys, I am really angry. I am really angry, and just talking about it angers me even more. But then, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and then lay out my frustrations with the hope that you will share this video and then it gets to somebody that can help this little girl. Because little girl needs to go to school. Little girl needs to have her confidence back. We cannot be sending this child straight to depression. Anale 5 years. We can't. I refuse. I will fight for this little girl. I don't know where to start, but I'm hoping this is the start. Somebody might be able to help us. I just needed to say that. I really did. And with that said, thank you so much for listening to me and my frustration. But I really needed to say this. And I hope it gets to somebody that can help this little girl. She needs to be in school. We cannot be sending a child straight to depression at an age of 5. What kind of a generation are we raising? Already we have so many people, older people that are dealing with mental issues. They're depressed. They're all of that. Now we want to depress a 5-year-old. Skill your teachers. To be able to handle every learner. Simply. And with that said, if this is your first time watching this channel, I'm so sorry you had to watch it when I was venting, but then you are most definitely welcome. I do love it to see many more people subscribing to my channel. I have seen a lot of subscriptions. Thank you so much, my honeys. Thank you so much, and do kindly please subscribe to my channel, share the videos, like them, comment on them, and also hit the notification bell to be notified of every upload I will do in the future. Also follow me on Instagram. I am Buyi Speaks Mind, and I am Buyi Siwe Chabalala on Facebook, and I am Buyi147 on TikTok. Yeah, those are the platforms that you can follow me on. And until my next video, I hope you get where I'm coming from with this. Anyway, good night.